Good to see you.
Getting old.
All right.
I don't believe.
Hi.
Oh, you get.
So I'm always giving my 2 minutes late, right? No matter what I do.
Right.
So I get here, and once here, I'm like, oh man, I'm late. Did it cancel? Half an hour early, so
There you go.
I'm making up for it.
That's right. Make up for all the
Another new item or?
No,
Wording
it's a
for-
wording on the second action item.
So maybe before we start, we can do a sound check. Robert, could you hear us well? You are muted.
He's muted.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Great, thank you.
Oh, thank you very much. So these are the letters for Bill. This is, yep. What's on the other,
This is the one.
right, but what is the other thing there?
It's
Oh,
just
with
an
the
extra
two?
copy.
Oh, okay, okay. Well, busy, like,
It got
you
printed.
care yourself.
It got printed.
Oh,
It will
it's only
be
been
there.
one day of it.
Wow. Look at that.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Thanks.
You can-
Yeah.
No, I never printed out. I love it. Coming to try to do that. but I didn't. Okay,
Life
so
is too
just
short.
make sure resolution or something, there's wording on that.
What else?
Yeah, the caption, the post caption. Oh, and Lyric is not gonna be here. She's gonna stay upstairs and do some work. Yeah.
Yeah. Hands, what you been doing?
That's over.
That's
a word.
Obviously. You got one hell of a garden or something. My baby smooth hands could tell.
It's funny. Oh, yeah.
Done. Mike declined, right?
Yes.
Okay, I don't have my sheet that I usually keep track of everybody on. I forgot to print it. A little crazy upstairs. Disregard.
We got,
Sign-in sheet is
Yeah.
over in the corner there, at the corner of the table for anyone who hasn't signed in, and there's also a notice and a revised, well, the revised notice and agenda, which everybody did get. We're just gonna keep making it available at these meetings in case anyone would like to have one. Oh, Rochelle put them in. Oh. You have a phone?
we do. All right. Kim, you all set?
Yes, I am, thank you.
Yeah, right. Good, let's get going. So welcome everyone to the June 22nd, 2023 Monroe County Planning Board meeting. As a reminder, the meeting is being recorded and Ishin is also being live streamed as well. Okay, great, thank you. We've got a few votes today. Let me call roll. Bill Santos, I'm here. Mike Wiedemer. Hey, Mike. There's Zoom, okay. Thank you. Mike, can you hear us? And we want to hear you. You're still working on that, so we'll come back to Sam Trapani. Andrew Hollister.
Are the other Zoom participants having a hard time hearing Bill or anybody?
No, we got you. We got you. Do you hear us? Your audio's, your mic's working, but your,
I can hear him, Mike.
yeah. And we
I
heard
hear,
Rob.
Bill, I hear you well, Bill.
Cool, thanks, Rochelle. All right, Rob Barley.
I am here.
All right, thank you. Dave Watson.
Here.
Andre Evans.
Here.
George Hebert.
Yep.
Rachel Barnhart. Hi, Rachel, welcome. Jeff McCann, Adrian Green. Amy Grower. Laura Smith. Yeah, Robert Franklin.
Good afternoon, Chairman.
How are you?
Very well, thank you.
Great. Josette Mangieri. Christina Doherty in for Richard Tantalo. And let's see, Sean Murphy in for Mike Garland, right? Good. Planning, would Yishan or Kim, would you like to?
Like our planning manager, Robert Shell, is joining us via Zoom. And then here with us also our clerk, Kim Hansen, and myself, a senior planner with the planning development. And join us today also from Department of Transportation, Scott Rich. And then also from our Fire Bureau, Steve Shuklava.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Great.
Thanks for coming.
Thanks for coming. We missing anybody? We got you. Great. All right. So before we vote on the minutes, I'd like to move that we amend item 3B by removing the words and bond resolution 23 of 2023. So that so the agenda will read for that item, amend the 2023 capital budget to provide an increase in funding in the amount of $60,000 for the hazardous material fire truck replacement project. I need I'm moving that. Mike, would you like to second that?
I'll second it. Rob Barley.
Yeah. Thank you. So we have a motion and a second to revise the agenda. Is there any discussion on that?
Are you the motion?
I am the motion, yeah.
Okay, thank you.
So, yeah. Because it's agenda related.
Okay.
Figured I'd do it. If there's no discussion, all in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Are there any opposed? Any abstentions? Great, thank you. Motion passes. Welcome, Laura. No, you're good. All we did was revise the agenda. So do you have the count on that? You have the count
On the total
for
attendees?
the agenda vote. It's -1, so.
I'm sorry. We had,
Sorry, I'll get it. Yeah,
Oh,
I'll
okay.
catch it up later.
Okay.
So approval of the next item is approval of the April 27th, 2023 meeting minutes. I need a motion for those. They were emailed to you. Dave,
So
thank you.
move, Rob Barley.
Thank you, Mr. Barley. You're seconding.
Okay.
Dave and Rob. Any discussion? Any corrections, revisions? Hearing none, all in favor, please signify by saying aye.
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 Any opposed? Abstentions? Great, they're approved. Announcements and communications. Any board members? Any staff? Great, we'll move on to action items. Which is now item 4A on your agenda. Amend the 2023 capital budget to increase the project authorization by $25,000 for the Phillips Road project in the town of and village of Webster from $425,000 to $450,000, making the total project authorization $450,000. Need a motion for that, please.
So move.
Thank you, Sean and Orlando. Oh, sorry, George.
It's only weather.
It's like auctioneer, right? Sean moved,
Wait a
and
second.
Sean moved and George seconded. Thank you. And here to present is Mr. Scott Letterstitch. How are you?
Good. Bill. Good to
Thanks
see
for
you.
coming in.
Good afternoon, everyone. Tom Fry's the director would like to extend his apologies for not being here today. He had a previous commitment that conflicted with this meeting, so. But we are here today to ask for an increase, as Bill stated, increase the design. This is for our design for this project from 425,000 to 450,000. This unfortunately is where some of the engineering costs are suffering the same things as our construction costs, or increases in retaining personnel. This is one of our larger projects, so there's some extra work involved in field investigation and things of that nature. So the hours to do the work are comparable with other work, but just the costs are exceeding what we originally budgeted for. So we'd like to ask the board for a recommendation on that increase, and so we conduct the design for this project.
Thanks, Scott. Any questions from board members? Huh? Okay, did a great job. All in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Are there any opposed? Any abstentions? Great, motion passes. Thank you,
very much.
Scott.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Happy summer to everyone.
Yes, you as well. Item 4B is to amend the 2023 capital budget to provide an increase in funding in the amount of $60,000 for the hazardous material fire truck replacement project. Need a motion for that, please. Who got it? Andre and George, thank you. Very good. And here with us today is Steve Shalaba from, let's see, what is it? Sorry, Fire Rescue, right?
Monroe County Fire Bureau.
Fire Bureau, sorry. Great, welcome.
Thank you, Chairman. Just a quick overview on this. We brought this project to this body earlier this year. The original budget within the capital improvement plan was for 1.3 million. We were somewhat optimistic and hopeful we were going to come in at that or under that. We ended up coming in at 1.3 and 59,000. Again, just with the pricing challenges out there in the apparatus industry. I know you guys are probably seeing this in a number of different settings across the board. So pricing, is basically increasing like almost every 2 weeks within this marketplace. So the bid came back $59,000 over the original CIP. So I'm just kind of working through our internal processes to kind of be able to execute that bid. So as a result, here I am today. So we'd be happy to entertain any questions.
So Bob, we're not changing the bond, we're just gonna cash capital with 59 something or whatever.
This is to amend the bond resolution.
So in other words, the bond resolution, you
Well,
will
the
amend it
legislature
We
later.
struck the words about bond resolution.
Yeah.
I
Right.
unfortunately was on vacation and I didn't have a chance to read the bond.
Gotcha.
So
So you're going to address that at another future meeting, I take it.
more than likely.
Yeah, gotcha. All right. Any other questions?
I have
Yeah.
a question, but it's not really regarding the bond. Replacement of the vehicle, the current vehicle, do you sell that? How does that?
Yeah, we'll work with our fleet manager. I know there's a couple of different pathways that, that could probably garner. Actually in the used apparatus market today, we'll get more for it today than maybe we would have a few years ago. So I'm not completely positive on how that'll go, but we do have some options at our disposal. By the time this truck is built and we take delivery of it, it'll be replacing the existing truck, which will be about 25 years old at that point. So it's certainly timely to kind of refresh the apparatus and the technology that's integrated within it. So
Thank you.
yeah, thank you.
Where does it reside over at?
Currently it runs out of the North Greece Fire District headquarters, right near 390 in Latta. So it's essentially staffed 24/7 out of that fire station.
And it's county employees that staff it
It's
or?
a partnership. with the
Partnership.
North Greece Fire District.
Gotcha.
And, many of our like hazmat officers and team members live in that immediate area as well.
Right. formerly, probably Kodak related or something like that.
Yeah, I mean, our busy corridor is in that Ridge Road Fire District
Right.
gates in Henrietta,
Right.
along 390.
Gotcha. Good. Any other questions? Hearing none, all in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
I,
Aye.
Are there any opposed? Any abstentions? Hearing none, motion is approved. Thank you for coming in, Steve.
Thank you, everyone.
Nice job. Any other business? Hearing none, our next scheduled meeting is July 27th, 2023 at 3:30 PM. And I need a motion for adjournment, please. Thank you, Bob. Thank you, George. He's quick over there, right? All in favor? Aye. Good seeing everybody.
If you didn't sign in, please make sure you sign in.